All right, folks, welcome back to the Driveway Engineer. Unfortunately, my new external microphone for my GoPro was not working when I filmed this, and I recorded audio on my phone as a backup because I suspected that might happen, and it sounds like butt. All you can hear is me crunching through the leaves, so here we are. I hate to do voiceovers, but it is what it is. Today's video is about my pickup, my 2002 2500 HD. It's a crew cab long bed. I call it Clifford for obvious reasons. You can see it has a transmission in the back of it right now and a transfer case. That's pretty much what this thing lives for. It's a 2002. It has the 8.1 liter big block in it, backed up by the Allison 5-speed transmission. Um, it's a semi-rare-ish option. I don't see a ton of them for sale. And ironically, when I found this one, they had like two more on the lot. But I really enjoy the truck. If you guys follow me on social media, you know a few weeks ago I went and looked at a variety of trucks. I looked at oh 4 or 5 trucks. They're all used. My budget was $20,000 to $25,000 to get another 2500 class truck. I prefer 3/4 ton trucks. If you guys are longtime viewers, you've seen I have a truck camper. I haul the projects for the channel with this thing. My truck gets worked, probably a little bit more than the average. It's not a heavy worker, so I'm not at all interested in a diesel. I don't care about stacking tuners and rolling coal on a Prius. And shoot, I rolled coal on that Prius, and he had to go hug a tree so hard he got an erection. That's not who I am. I don't want to deal with the cost and the complexity of owning a modern diesel. Ironically, I have my Toyota that's getting mechanical diesel swapped, but for my day to day around town purposes, gas works fine. I can find gas anywhere. I totally pump 87 octane into this. Um, I can find that anywhere. When I go up into the UP and stuff, sometimes it's hard to find fuel, especially like premium or diesel sometimes. So it's nice to have a gas engine. I thought that when I looked at the newer trucks, they might be a little better. You know, they got more power, they got better ratings. Right here, I'm showing that this is an M105A1 military bed. I had to section the wheel wells and narrow them in order to get 48 inches. I believe they're 52 inches wide between the wheel wells now, so I could get my truck camper in there. And also so I can get pallets and standard sheets of plywood and stuff like that in there. The wheel wells were too narrow on mine. I believe the A3 version of this bed is a little bit wider. I actually have the bows and the top and everything that go on this. I don't know if I've ever shared a picture of that, but I do have everything that goes on the top. Although now I put the toolbox in there that my wife bought for me last year. I really appreciate that thing. It's nice to be able to have, like, I have straps and jumper cables and a tractor jack and just crap I don't want in my cab. It's nice to be able to put them in that toolbox. Right here, for whatever reason, this back passenger door rusted from the inside. I don't know why it did that, but on this truck, it's pretty clean for the year. The rockers are intact. The cab corners are intact. I've replaced them. Um, I have a zip tie holding my hood. There's the latch inside of there has like a giant rivet on each side. And one side, when we were in the UP last time, one side popped off. And I went in the junkyard. I've looked around. If you watch my junkyard videos often, you probably see me mention that I'm looking for a hood for my truck. And whenever I see them, they're like slightly or less rusty than mine. So basically, Clifford needs fenders, a hood, a rear door from a Suburban would work if you guys have one. It's got Falcon Wild Peaks on it. They're 285, 75, 16s. They're roughly 33 inches. It's 410 gears. When I drove the other trucks, I was really disappointed in them. And I came home. My truck had a bunch of miscellaneous small stuff wrong with it. The radio didn't work right. The cruise wasn't working. Um, and I just went in and fixed all that stuff because the Clifford's got dual batteries. The liner fell out of that passenger side because the fender's rusty. I think you can see the zip ties up there holding the hood on. I've kicked around the idea of doing like a front clip swap to like a '07 to 13 style front clip. There's a couple of them in the yard, and I might go this weekend and see if I can't get decent fenders. The problem with my truck is it's so old that it's difficult to find parts for it now. So I mean, it's an '02. It's got an '03 front clip on it. I was in the junkyard. They're 20 years old too, and they probably weren't as well taken care of as mine. Um, Plus, I think it would be cool to. You can't get a big block after '07 Classic. So '07 was a split year for these. And I like the big block. All the trucks we drove, like even Mrs. Engineer drove them and was like, "This is not fast. I can't pass people." Like my truck's no rocket, but it moves around for a 7,200 pound beast. It moves around pretty good. It's much better than what a 6 liter truck would be. So and plus the Allison holding speed downhill and stuff like that, and engine brakes for you. It's really neat. It's a really nice all around driving experience. I enjoy the truck. The bed was tan, khaki, whatever, cart tacky. I just rattle canned it. I think I might bedliner the whole truck probably. Moving forward, I don't think it'll ever be on a tire bigger than 33 inches. I kicked the idea around of solid axle swapping it, but I really don't want to lift it enough to deal with that. Right now, I'm talking about the newer clip and how it's more squared off. It would kind of match my military bed a little better. And the other problem with the newer clip is where the bed liner line is on mine is a crease in the body line. The newer trucks don't have that, but I think I can just cut the newer fender and kind of hammer it in, weld it up. I don't know if I'm going to do that or not. The hood's kind of an immediate concern, so I don't know that I can really wait a long time to deal with this. I did find a rust-free door. The guy wants $300 for it though, and I don't want to pay that much. So I'm not real sure about that. It's Black Friday and the wife wants to go shopping for Christmas gifts and stuff. So, but yeah, we pretty much made the commitment to keeping the truck. So things that you're gonna see on the channel will be a cam, maybe some headers. It's got a lot of exhaust leaks. It sounds really bad and I don't like it. But the headers are $1,200, so I have a hard time stomaching that because I'm so cheap. My fender's flopping around. It's rusty. So the frame, the bones of this truck is solid. The cab's solid. I've oil sprayed it since I've owned it. Um, it's got like 259,000 miles on it or something. Right now it's averaging about 11.8 miles to the gallon. That kind of fluctuates around. I've gotten as high as 13.2 and as low as 9.5. So, um, but we enjoy the truck. My wife and I both enjoy the truck. We're going to keep the truck and we're going to improve the truck. So I hope you guys are open to seeing some of this content on the channel because that's probably what's going to be coming. Once I get the 4Runner situated around to be a driver and I can drive Daryl my C10, I think I'd like to set this aside and kind of pay it back for what a good truck it's been to me over the years. So yeah, I hope you guys liked it, and I hope you guys are looking forward to seeing some of this content. I'm sorry that I had to do a crappy voiceover. I regret that, but it is what it is. And thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time on the Driveway Engineer.